one was extremely chaotic. I'm joined by my daughter in the background, as you guys can hear. Today's topic in Mindset Monday is going to talk about growth, cultivating a growth mindset. Now, I have a few points as usual. You all know, man, gotta keep it together. I'm extremely excited about something that's going to be happening for me tomorrow. Like I said in the first live, so my mind is a bit cluttered because of that event. I'm going to be a panelist in the Women in Digital Business, and I am super happy. I am thrilled that they even considered me as a person who can just, talk about these issues. As a woman who is in the digital space, I'm extremely crowded and my babies. Nini? Shasha yako. Shika. So I'm gonna read you guys the growth mindset, and I'm gonna show you the difference between kidogo, mom. Clearly extremely chaotic today, man. So a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning. And a fixed mindset, this is where it contrasts. So with a fixed mindset, people believe their abilities are static and cannot be changed, for lack of a better words. I have a Pinterest image that, yeah, this is the one. That's has all, I don't know if you can see that. Wow! Okay. Right, let me read that. So this is by whatbisabis.com, and they clearly put out the fixed versus growth mindset. Mama, Daddy, double mom. So the fixed mindset, people with a fixed mindset, they tend to avoid taking risks. They avoid taking challenging, risky attempts to anything for their life. But a growth mindset, they have this what's that word? So they embrace the challenges. A person who has a fixed mindset, they tend to condemn themselves. They condemn. Hey, Calvin. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. I'm joined by my daughter. So let me proceed. So a fixed mindset also, they tend to quit or give up easily. They are very highly criticizing and critical, and they disregard criticism. Well, they criticize a lot. Sorry, mom. Shika. But a growth mindset, they never give up. They practice self-compassion. They see effort as a journey. They learn from all criticism. They are inspired by others' successes. They help and nurture others. I don't know. Me and my baby have this. She just took all my notes away. I don't know. She opened my laptop. In a few minutes, guys. It doesn't take long. Nilikuwa naimba wimbo ingine ya kitambo. Oh, she's Louie. Oh, she's Louie. The fantasy. She's such a love. She's Louie. Oh, she's she's such a love. Actually, I have a vlog that I'm working on. I should actually be vlogging this part, but now this is the one phone that I use to vlog. Man, ingekuwa poa ka TikTok ingeni. Okay, sijui kama hiyo nini iliisha, but they have these contents that they're giving away, I think, Samsung A15, which is my dream phone. At this time, I wouldn't like, I'd love an upgrade from the Samsung. I think mine is A11. Ah, man, really be happy if they upgraded me to a Samsung A15 uko kwa 21. But anyway, I don't mind. I love me a Samsung because Samsung inekanga moto. First of all, I was an Apple girly, but the Apple phones, man, I don't know. It's like, when will you ever keep like the charge? The battery is ever low. I hated that. Being a content creator, man. I mean, I just don't want to carry my, okay, there are also those two small cameras zimetokea, which are really nice. I'd love to try one, but man, I'd love to just have my phone. Why the hell should I carry all the many gadgets, man? I wish there was a way they can create the phones with super large memories, and they have a good awesome cameras that we don't have to carry all these other things. But maybe, I don't know, maybe in the bottom, like, yeah, because the technology is advancing. Because I'm one of those creators, guys, who, when it comes to carrying all the tripods, the camera, my phone, and then I forget stuff. Now it's like, oh man, I should have carried this to take this footage. Now I can't do it. I would love it to be just one pack. I'm just saying. Probably even if they were to make something of that sort, it'd be so expensive that I almost said the F word. And I said I'm not gonna be cussing, so okay. It's clearly taking its time, so I'm gonna post this. See you when my laptop is taking so much time. Like, come on, man. She's like, oh, she's. This gate. Anyone has read Alex Hamoz's book 100M Offers? Can you give me a good short review of how that book is? I want to try it. I was listening to a YouTube video this morning about him explaining what or how to, oh, the nini is $100M CEO explains how to build a brand in 2024. And this has been on my watch later playlist. So today in the morning I said, you know what, I'm gonna give myself that 30 minutes as my time to catch up on this, and thank God it's only 37 minutes. Did I play this in a speed of 2.5? Why do I keep saying 2.5 and 1.5? Because man, I mean, if the information is not that fast, man, my TV does not allow speed on me. Kama ingekuwa kwa laptop yangu ama kwa simu, this would have definitely been a 1.5 video for me to just crunch up. Like, what are you saying? Get to the point. I need to know. But he's fast. Either way, the 30 minutes are not as long. I'm already 9 minutes in, man. Hi, Clemo. Ati pin pop ama icy pop. Let's see, pin pop ama icy pop. I don't know, maybe pana kuna baridi sana pin pop. That's really nice.
Always occurs, but our goal is good branding. And good branding is a deliberate pairing of our business with good outcomes for our ideal customers. And so what you pair your business with determines two key things. One, who pays attention to your business, and two, whether they go towards your business, like the UFC example, or away from your business, like the Delaware Bay example. And so at the beginning of this, I said I was going to cover three things. The first thing I said is, what is branding? But now that we have gone through that, I want to re-say what I walked us through, which is what good branding is, ideally, what we're shooting for. So now that we covered that, let's talk about why it makes you money, why good branding makes you money. Branding, as I define it, happens everywhere all the time, but businesses use it for profit. So let's look at some of the earliest uses of branding and figure out how we can use it. So these are the first entrepreneurs who use branding to make money. The earliest version of branding that we can think of, or at least that I can think of, happened on livestock. It was literally a brand. They would heat up metal, they'd sear it into the side of a cattle, and they would get a lovely little logo. Maybe we'll have a Nike swoosh cow someday. And so they literally burned these symbols into animals. And those symbols had a magical effect. So let's say you're walking around and you see a cow with no brand. You say, hello, cow. The cow says, move back, and it has nothing on it. This is just a cow. You might
Webinar.
and that might be it.
I don't know.
On the other hand, let's say the cow has a brand you recognize. Say it's your neighbors. You might be like, hey, that's Bill's cow.
Seminar,
Now,
because I'll probably
if you
interact
like
with
Bill,
people, or my
you
webinar
might
because I like
grab
my
the
own
cow
alone time.
and pull and buy
Depends. I don't
whatever
know.
you pull cows
Depends with
by,
whatever mood I'll be
and
in
probably return it to
that
Bill.
month.
If you hate Bill, then the cow may stay lost in the wilderness forever and become lunch for your family for the next month or two in the form of delicious burgers. Moo. But either way,
Alexa
for
Mozi has
better
the funniest
or for
slides
worse,
in this
the
video.
brand affected what you did. It affected your behavior. And so to take this to the 201 level, what if you see a branded cow, but you don't recognize the brand? You might be like, who this? I see a logo, but I don't know anything about it. Well, then you would treat it how you treat branded animals in general, in that you just know that it belongs to someone. And so...
Oh wow, thank you so much, Clement. Is there an option like how do okay? Can someone please explain to me how it's like replying to messages on these lives can be made easier? Sure, guys, what I'm saying. Yes, already. Youth leader Shaga Majus alleges Gachagwa's strategy to attend functions as retaliation. Crazy. Can't blame Gachagua, man. They did him dirty. Alright. Guys, my Wi-Fi is really down. I don't know what is happening. But sielewi hata mimi. So give me time as it loads. Because natumia Telcom. Telcom ni nini inakuwa mbaya? Surely. Nini inakuwa? You're the most affordable network, but then again your network unbearable sometimes. Alright, we're back. Nice. Thank you. Took us a minute, but you got there. Thank you. Anyway, so the topic of today was a growth mindset for success, and I was explaining to you guys, I already explained that part. So let me highlight how a growth mindset can lead to greater achievement and resilience. Guys, actually my barber did me so wrong. I don't even know why he added my forehead like that. It's crazy. I feel like I actually was unfaithful to my original barber, but then again he has this guy in his barber shop. Now I am like, okay, my favorite barber is not here. Now I have to get this haircut. But now again, the guy who was giving me the haircut, I don't feel his vibes like the way the guy who does my hair. Like, I don't know if you guys, anyone can relate, but they're just things that I just want to be loyal to. I just want to be loyal to that guy who knows my head. He understands my face shape. I'm not asking for too much. I just want that barber back, okay? Now, I don't know where he was. He wasn't available that day. In fact, my God, I don't want to say the F word, but I had to deal with this guy. And so he doesn't get it. I don't know. And then we had this conversation in that day, and I don't know, maybe it's because of that conversation that maybe he did me wrong like that, but it's okay. I love at the end of the day. I don't care at the end of the day. I ain't paying my bills, so okay. I pay you and that's it. Even if your job is quite, it's irritating as fuck. And I don't want to remember how he did a good service, yes, but he just doesn't get my face shape like my original barber. So let me highlight to you how a growth mindset can lead to great achievement and resilience. So like that short story. Now I'm choosing to be in a positive growth mindset type of attitude. I'm choosing to see like, hey, he's a newbie. He's getting into the business of cutting hair. He's not a pro like the old man who shaves me. He understands me, okay? I don't get in his barber chair and he starts all this other, like this guy who I avoid. I mean, I think he knows I avoid him clearly. But then again, I'm choosing to be positive. I'm choosing to be like, hey, my hair is gonna grow back. It is no biggie. You know, at the end of the day, it's not like you took and shit's gonna grow back. Anyways, back to many successful entrepreneurs and leaders attribute their success to a growth mindset. They believe that their talents can be developed, which encourages continuous learning and persistence. There's something Hamosi said in that video, and which I am gonna hopefully remember to link. My God, there's something he's on about learning, and he gave a very good ideology or an example. It's like giving you're at a call center and I give you a script. I tell you this script, this is how we talk to our customers whenever they call. I give you the script, you don't learn what the script says. All right, you don't even go ahead to even read this fucking script. Sorry for cussing. But then again, you get a call from the client and you don't deliver what I'm expecting you to deliver. So what happens? You're fired. Or you get the script, you read it, you understand it, the client calls, you deliver, you keep your job. Or even you stay so long and I'm like, oh wow, this person can truly deliver better, valuable, more quality experiences to my clients, so I keep you around to keep the bucks coming in. Then it's your business. So, to overcoming challenges, embracing challenges, opportunities to learn, emphasizing on challenges are opportunities. Challenges are opportunities for you to grow and learn. And instead of avoiding difficult tasks, people, which I do, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit up here and pretend like I'm a perfect person. I'm not. I avoid people who are dramatic, people who are constantly being irritating. I avoid them like fucking plague because I don't want that type of energy around me. People with a growth mind, though, tackle them head on. Yeah. But the one challenges that I think I go head on with for myself is, wow, like learning something new. Like how I wanted so badly to learn about AI, and how I'm so super eager about learning about prompting. Things like those, I'll go head on. I don't mind. I mean, it takes me, maybe I'm a slow bitch, but I don't know. It takes me long to learn them, but I will get it. I might be slow, but I'm steady. You know. So, developing resilience. Now, discussing how facing challenges, okay, overcoming challenges, builds resilience and confidence. Well, I think when you start learning something new, or whenever you're having a day one on something that is new, there is always gonna be a challenge. Like the whole atmosphere in your whole, this is something new that I have to learn, that you've set your mind to, I have to get this done. And I have to learn this. Sometimes, even with me with casting, sometimes you forget, sometimes the mind folders don't remember. We are like, we kind of sleep up, but the goal is to overcome that challenge of not swearing. So how am I gonna keep up being resilient in remembering that, hey, when you're doing these lives, you're talking to people, you're addressing to people, you don't know who's watching you. At the end of the day, you can't be cussing out however you want. This is not good for the. If you're feeling extremely exhausted, hold it together, hold back, and get cuss wherever you want by yourself in your room when no one's around. It's not quite healthy. But then again, I'm looking for like the positive ways that I can take that whole pressure out, because I think at the end of the day, it does build up pressure when you're dealing with something that is new and you're at it, and sometimes it's not delivering, or it's not coming out as exactly as you'd want it, or you're not learning something as quick as you'd want. And in the middle of when you're trying this thing, there's that frustration. First of all, there's the frustration of this is something new. And then there's that other second frustration, which is like, why am I not getting it right? And then there's that frustration, or what's that word? Disappointment of, maybe I didn't want this, or do I still want it? I don't know. Hey, Gasui, hey, get out there. Anyway, but it does build resilience if you to take up challenges that you know very well that you can overcome. Challenges in terms of what would be challenging, and wow, building a brand. It takes a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot from you. I mean, being consistent on one thing is not a joke. So when faced with a difficult project, instead of thinking I can't do this, say I can learn how to do this. This shift in mindset turns obstacles into stepping stones. So embracing failure, learning from failure, value of failure. I'm going to talk about how when you're failing, it's really not the opposite of success, but a part of the journey. It does provide for you valuable lessons and insights. There's something that my mind always keeps remembering. Workshop. They fail faster and get up quicker. Fail faster to get up quickly. Once a product is out, you've decided this is my MVP, I'm selling to these people. And this MVP means most valuable product. Because I just felt like maybe I'm talking about that and no one cares. I don't know why my overthinks. But then again, back to the point. So this product of mine, somebody kikombe kama hii. And I take it to people, and people are like, "No, man, I like mine with a little bit of my name," or no, maybe me in kwatake crazy kavi. There's this guy who I follow on Instagram. He has these creations of utensils and stuff that he makes them like chunkier, and people buy from them. Influencers are buying from him. I mean, he's making good money, man. You know, chunky utensils. I don't know, I can't remember his name, but I've seen a couple of vlogs. People are slowly having his two utensils in their houses, and he is a creative who just decided to create utensils, or maybe you want a chunky mirror or a chunky table, and it's fancy and it's cute. Okay, you know, but it's different, right? So maybe the first time he introduced that thing, he was met with that fear, or that feedback of, why would I need a chunky cup when I can just have a normal cup? Why should I pay for your cup yet this cup still serves me? Why do I need to have even a chunkier one? What's the sense of it? Won't it be heavy, right? Maybe he was met up with maybe something of that sort, right? But he probably learned a lesson on, maybe he enjoys having chunky type of cartoonish, character-ish, fun utensils in the house. Like, there's a mug I used to have. It was my girl boss mug, but it got broke. It got broke, sorry. My baby broke it, so it got broken. That's the correct grammar, girl. Yes. Sasa, when I remember buying that mug, I bought that mug with a whole ego behind it. Oh man, I'm a girl boss, and I loved how big and bold it was, and it was a black and white one, and I loved it. I was like, oh man, this is my girl boss mug. I had it. I won't lie. The first months of it, actually a couple of years, it usually used to be my very favorite morning coffee cup. I didn't care whether I'm gonna have water on it or I'm gonna only have coffee, tea. I love the mug. And once my baby girl broke it, it tore me apart. I've never felt like I can replace that mug, but I will, which I have, because that's how life is. But I will say, then maybe that guy, when he started introducing that product of chunky stuff, maybe that's how he felt. He maybe felt he was like gonna find people like us who obsess over things, and it's like, oh man, no, my whole life is because of that. Used to be my cup now, because I remember it did have sentimental achievements with that cup. I actually even bought it because I had is it secured a client, and I was like so happy, and I was like, the first pay, I'm even gonna buy myself a girl boss mug to keep it on my table once I'm sitting here working like a girl boss, you know. I have that mug and it can always remind me like, you did it, you believed in yourself. It was a mom thing to me at the time, and that I also needed a good mug, okay, just to keep the photographs on the Instagram a little bit aesthetically pleasing. Now, don't look at failure as failure, in short, but look at it as wow, this is an opportunity to see what really is needed. Mostly if you're a business entrepreneur, really need your mind to, I remember Alan said, you need to really not love that product to a point that if you love it too close to your heart and people start criticizing it, which I'm those people. I don't like criticism that much. I really don't. I don't think human beings were born to be criticized. I think human beings, we don't mind being told, yeah, maybe you're a little bit off, but not in an environment where it's a constant criticizing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why I hate like thinking of being employed. I remember Copilot asked me the other day, so what are you gonna do? Because you need to make this money. And I was like, man, I really need to make this money. The first thing he said, even if you hate being employed, I think you need to find freelancing tasks to get your immediate income. And I was like, man, that is so true. I'm gonna have to still get these people to work with to be able to make money, because at the end of the day, I still have bills to pay, man, you know. And even if I hate that part of, oh my God, now what if they tell me this is not good enough, or no, can you add a little bit of this? Oh, maybe I was thinking you should do this. I kind of forgot to add this. It's like, couldn't you have just summoned all that before asking me to work on something? And then now when you give it to me, I understand what I'm delivering to you, and I don't have to take so much time to figure out what do you want. And I get it, clients, I mean, kaunalipia kitu at the end of the day, I mean, if you're paying for something, you have that luxury, right? The customer is king. Anyway, so Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Embrace failure as a teacher and an essential part of success." Wait, Thomas Edison ni yule mwenye alitengeneza stima. Yeah, like that for me. It's a good reminder. Thank God I have this saved. I don't know why my laptop keeps doing this. I just don't understand. Thank you. Higher positive self-talk. Impact of self-talk. The impact of self-talk. I talk to myself so much. I think I've taken this from my mom. She talks to herself so much. Hi, mom, if you're watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. If you found this helpful, please tell a friend to tell a friend. So there's always positive and negative self-talk, and then there's a technique behind cultivating both. So to me, self-talk means talking to yourself clearly. But how do you do that? The tone, the amount of tone you do that, or how you speak to yourself. It's like that's Nini quote that people say at it's not what you said, it's how you said it, the tone you used. It's like, yeah. So replacing "I can't do this" with something like "I'm capable of doing this" simply changes the self-talk within yourself, and this can be a profound, impactful thing if you're working on your mindset and your overall future outcome. Because if you keep condemning yourself, like I said, I don't think we're built as human beings to constantly have someone on your face to keep constantly like, you're not good enough, you're not doing it right, or the other person is doing it better. Comparison, competing. What's the other word? Whatever they say. But I don't think human beings we are created, or we are born with that bonding. Like, we want to bond, we want to be in a group, we want to find our people, our tribe, whatever Simon Sinek says. We want to find those people, like our people who resonate with me, people who like me for me, people who understand me, like, hey, she's not a villain, she's literally just a human being expressing herself, and she has a couple of opinions because this life is fucked up, and sometimes all her life experiences, this is how she's viewed life, and so she's speaking from that mindset and that perspective. It doesn't mean she's, find people who really get you. It's quite tough and it's hard, but then again, not finding yourself, forget finding other people who relate to you. Not finding yourself, I think, is even the toughest. Because now, what finding yourself takes is, it takes for you to be self-aware, which people don't like doing. People don't like finding themselves. It's like, oh no, I'd like to find a partner, I'd like to find a BFF, I'd like to find this. Then again, man, shouldn't you start by finding yourself so you understand, like, okay, this is how I love being by myself, and when I have you around, like, what me and you are gonna like help each other with, because then I have like an idea of, this is what I enjoy, this is exactly what I don't enjoy. So having you around, do I even care enough to want to know what you like, as in excited to have you around space? And if I care enough to have you around here, might be invaluable to you, because what's the point of having you around and you're also not finding joy in having me around? I don't know. I think if people were more self-aware, we wouldn't have too many broken relationships. Because now, if I know, hey, I'm self-aware, I don't like a person who speaks like that or who curses. Let's even go back to that. maybe I don't like someone who is too criticizing, then I know I can avoid that. I don't have to date that. Or I'm self-accepting myself, like, hey, I like to cast, okay, and if you don't like me for me, it's okay. I'm gonna speak by myself. I don't mind chilling by my own self, right? You don't have to push things or force things. So setting goals. Goal setting is needed, but setting clear, achievable goals. I'm already 35 minutes in. What the hell? That align with your personal growth and success is paramount. Well, I think we've heard about the SMART goals. This is having goals that are specific, measurable, they're accurate, and they're very timely. What's a SMART goal I have for my personal growth mindset? Oh, yeah, making sure that I journal. Is it journaling? I think, yeah. I journal out my experiences, no matter how harsh they are, no matter how I can't be able to find the right language to speak them out. I really love journaling or just recording myself to hear, like, what's in my mind, what's in my head, like what's the thing that I'm finding valuable and what's good, like junk I've collected and it's garbage now and it needs to be cleared out. It needs me to intentionally clear that part out of my life. So set specific measurable goals and break them down into manageable steps. Celebrate small victories along the way to stay motivated and focused. I found this girl on TikTok talking about she has a folder, even if she was like speaking on the corporate bodies. She has this folder in her job, and she was like saying she keeps that folder in 4 categories. One is a goal she wants to achieve during that time she is with her company. The second one is the achievement, I think. No, the second one was the failures or the lessons she's learning and growing from. The third one was the hindrances she deals with in that company. So never another company starts all that, she can remember, hey, I've been, I gotta repeat myself through that cycle again. And then the fourth one was a list of the accomplishments, the things was an employee there. And I found that to be, wow, that would be really nice even for like your overall life. You start by, this is the goal I have for my life, maybe even a monthly goal. It could be as simple as, well, I want to just wake up earlier to have my me time if you're a mom like me. Or it could be, well, I just want to make sure that every time I come to sit to the place or my active sport, it's a clean, organized place. And you make sure every time you sit there, it's clean and organized to your preference, right? And then on the other side, you can have something like, well, you could, yeah, you could drop like one lesson you're learning is, well, if I don't wake up earlier, I don't have a clear mind, and I'm always just jumping through hoops. I don't know what's coming. I don't, because I didn't plan my day, right? And then on the other side is, what's the lesson you're learning is, okay, I need to be a morning person. Or I need to stop doing this because this keeps recurring on my life, right? And then the achievement is, hey, I woke up on Tuesday early morning and I felt that day so fulfilling and all that juicy stuff. You can write all that down. Make it cute for yourself. I mean, take care of yourself, right? Value yourself. Like, stop expecting people to value you. Value yourself first. This kid keeps being banged by these kids. It's annoying. And I want to quit doing this. And I want to get back to what I was working on because it also needs me. Now, I'm going to end with saying, I knew it. Paint a vision of a future where embracing a growth mindset could look like for you. If it's a personal or professional success, you kind of envision yourself, like you can see yourself. Reflect on the mindset goals. Make sure you're realistic. Overboard. Okay, and also make sure you will also include the steps to make that goal be able to be cultivated. Okay, like if it's a mindset shift or on something like before a month ends, I have that book, like my TBR book, done. Wow, I need to include that as a personal need for myself. Oh, I'm gonna write down. But wait, remember the journey, guys, to success is paved with continuous learning, resilience, and a positive mindset. Embrace challenges, learn from failures, and always believe in your potential to grow. So let's take this journey one day at a time, like I always say, all right, to unlock our fullest potential. See y'all. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I've been for the longest time at 800 now, and it's like, man, it doesn't move. But I'm hopeful, and I hope these videos are impacting hope, inspiring you to get up, chase that dream. Whether it's giving you, oh wow, it's 11:11, perfect timing, right, to end this. I really do hope that this is bringing a light bulb moment on something you probably have been keeping off or from doing, or you've been pushing yourself not to, like, work on. Like, just work on it. Just start doing it. Just start. Don't overthink it. Use what you have. Do what you can. Just start. Just start. Bye. See y'all on Wednesday. And probably I'll give you like a feedback on how the event went. And wish me wish me luck, guys. Okay, I'm so nervous, but I'm hopeful it's gonna be a good event. Oh, what am I gonna say? I might as well wear a wig, cause what the hell is this? I ain't going like this. Yeah, acha hata niende nianze ku iron wig yangu. Bye, guys.